Uh, Ready? Yep. Hey everybody, this is Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian over here with another quick little video that I'm shooting in, and boom, there goes my light. And yeah, so this has got something to do with, like one of the interesting aspect that came in one of the recent discussions, interaction that happened in one of my meeting that I facilitated, the fast track to success meetings that I facilitate every single week, or as much as possible every single week, once every week, in person that I'm doing it in, and we get to discuss about a lot of topics. So this week it was about the topic of success. So when I said, like successful people, sharing about like what is it about priorities for people who are successful, for people who are on the journey to be successful, or in terms like their final goals, or for people who think that they are unsuccessful, what is it that's like one of the key things that's changing on is like in terms of priorities and in terms of the values. That's what it is about, in terms of priorities and values. So one participant was asking, what is the use of success if I'm not going to enjoy my life? Well, the question over here is, how do you think you're going to enjoy your life? Everybody enjoys it in a different way. For me, enjoying maybe spending time with my family, or for some people enjoying maybe spending time with their friends. For some people it's about going in for vacations. For some people it's about going to a movie. For some people, like especially when I was in medical college, for me it was more about getting to sleep. Yeah, like every day was a working day, so there were work to do, there was lessons to go through, there was some always college work to do. All those things were there, and like at that point of time, for me, if I get a chance to sleep, as in like sleep for a whole day or 2 days continuously, non-stop, like 16 hours of sleep or something like that, for me that was like real big enjoyment. So for each and every single person, that's something that's totally different. That's totally different. So over here, in terms of what I want to know from you, or what is it that I'm going to ask you, is about like for you to get in real clear in terms of what is joy for you, what is really fun for you, and what do you think is legacy according to you. What is joy for you, what is fun for you, and what is legacy according to you. So take a sheet of paper, write about anything and everything that you think has got to do with success for you. Work on your value systems, work on your just write down your value system, just write down your priorities, and then like once you have written it, then spend some time going through that list again and again, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes going through that list, and then asking yourself these 3 questions. And those 3 questions are, what is joy for me, what is fun for me, and how is it that I'm creating my legacy? Am I creating my legacy for something that is going to be there after my lifetime? Personally, for me, this is the insight that I got when I did this exercise. For me, is it about like creating a legacy that is there after my lifetime, or is it about creating a legacy that's going to be there after 10 years or 20 years, maybe when I'm in my 60s or 50s, something like that? Or is it about creating and living my legacy today? So what is it for you? For me, that was the question that came up when I did this exercise. So for you, again, the framework for the exercises: take a sheet of paper, write down everything in terms of success. What do you think is success for you? Write it down. It may be about money, it may be about a new car, it may be getting a new wardrobe, it may be about getting a promotion. Whatever it is, just write them down. Then ask yourself, what is it that you really value in life? And then go ahead and write down what are your top priorities for now, and maybe even in the long term, or even for the lifetime. Once you have answered these 3 questions, go through the answers, spend some 5 to 10 minutes with those answers, and then take a fresh sheet of paper and answer the 3 questions. And that is like, what is joy for you, what is fun, or how is it like you like to have fun, how is it like you like to enjoy in your life, and the third question is, what is legacy for you, and what type of legacy, how are you creating your legacy? That's like something that will give you a lot more answers from within, that will help you to understand a different about yourself. You'll be able to get in a different level of self-awareness from a totally different perspective, from a totally different context, and you'll be able to understand a totally different meaning that somehow has been like trying to find a channel to come across and tell to you, hey, this is the type of life I need to design, and this is the type of life like I'm looking on to live and be fully alive. So that's what I want to share with you through this video. So go ahead and do in that exercise and live an extremely fulfilled, meaningful life. Congratulations for the success of your legacy.